Hello everybody, welcome to our little Zingara fabric chat. My name is Bea and today I would like to show you one of our newest designs, which I named Euphoria, because that was just the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the fabric. This is made of GOTS, Goats Certified Organic French Terry. It has a weight of 250 grams. And as you can probably see, it's a bit hard on the table, it's a border print. Now I'm going to hold this up for you a little bit. Now if you are following a few European sewing groups, you probably know that border prints are really popular at the moment. They are very trendy and I thought we need one as well, at least one. So this one here, as you can see, our print, the floral, does not run along the selvage on this side and on this side, which is sometimes quite common for border prints, but then you have to cut your patterns against the grain and I don't like that. So the way I designed it, this is basically one giant panel. I designed the panel so that it is 1 meter high at the full width of the fabric, which is approximately 1 meter 55 centimeters. So because this is a panel, I'm only selling this by the full meter, because as you can see, it doesn't make sense to cut into this really gorgeous floral. Now I'm going to show you some details just in a second. Just saying that the floral, maybe I'll show you this a little bit like this. So it's quite a large scale, but as you probably know by now, I quite like large scale florals because you can achieve really nice effects when you are cutting out patterns and sewing up some garments. So that's why I kept it quite at a large scale. The colors are really vibrant in this one, and the floral might be a little bit reminiscent of our Umbra design, or Magnolia has the same type of floral, which I'm really fond of. So that's why I use this type again and put it together so that, which I think the colors are quite harmonious and goes nicely with that background, which is like a brushstroke watercolor, which looks also a little bit three-dimensional, and someone even said it's like a bit of a knit structure, so it looks extra, it gives it a really nice depth. As you can see, the colors are really vibrant and very detailed. I just love it how our manufacturer pulls that off. It's like a lifelike image. It's just amazing. I'm really pleased with this one. The colors, how they turned out and everything. The details are just awesome. Really awesome. So the front of this fabric is smooth, very smooth, and the back is looped. And maybe I can show you this a bit here. So that's a typical French terry loop, you see. So it's not brushed. It's a looped back French terry, 250 grams, and this makes it really an all-rounder. It's perfect for any season. I absolutely love French terry. It's my favorite material to work with. Now, you might wonder for a coordinate. So as you probably know, we've got the Merlot o'clock, and I can see in the image this might be coming out a little bit brighter than it really is. It's really a very deep dark purple, which coordinates quite nicely with it. My aim was to color code it, to offset it a little bit from the very dark background. I wanted it to match with that lighter, can you see in the brush strokes, with that lighter purple. And also you can find the color quite a bit in these little details of the flowers. For example, there's a really good matching color. So it goes together really nicely. and I would suggest this is a perfect coordinate. The Merlot clock solid knit. If you like, you can always put a black with it, or a pink would probably really brighten it up even more. Well, and if you are wondering what that would look like sewn up and turned into a garment, well, there's something I prepared a little bit earlier, so let's have a look. So here's the hoodie dress which I just showed you in the pictures. Now, just a couple of thoughts for working with border prints. As you can see, I put my floral on the bottom of the dress because I thought for this particular pattern that suits it best. And I kept the more solid part on top around the chest and the arms. That's a raglan pattern. Basically, so that my shoulder area is in a solid color and then the floral runs along the bottom. Now, if you do that, I find it quite helpful to place the floral on the sleeves approximately the same height where the floral starts on your main bodice, but that's a question of preference, of course, so you can do that however you like. However, I think this looks really quite harmonious when you have it on and when you walk around, because then the pattern is quite in this it's in the same place, and so it looks really nice, really well put together. You could also choose to have your floral around the top, and then you would just fade out into a solid color, or well, it's not quite solid, but you know what I mean, the non-floral on the bottom. And yeah, this I've seen many examples like that as well, and it looks really, really cool. Or the third option could be, remember, I'm only selling this one by the full meter, so the floral pattern, the floral border, is basically on the bottom of the panel. However, if you purchase 2 meters, of course this would be cut continuously, and your floral would sit right in the middle of these 2 meters. And so you are much more flexible with how you can place your pattern pieces, and you could decide, depending on what pattern you choose to sew, where you would like your floral to sit. Alright, that was our little Zingara fabric chat. I hope you liked it, found it a bit useful, and I especially hope that you like our Euphoria design. I certainly do, quite smitten by it. So leave me a comment if you like, and I hope to see you around. Happy sewing, everybody!